We're going to start here with the Isis Oracle. You know how we do. And before I start, I just want to say that you're an all-star. Ever see the light shining bright? When everything you rhyme is aligned with the Most High. Let it loose, tell the truth. This galaxy is ours, all dust from the stars. On a straight flight from heaven, how did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get to this point? Knowing that we are these, spiritual beings having a human experience. We have all of these gifts, these abilities. Yet, how do we get here? First thing that came out is Spirit of Isis, Triumph of the Goddess. And what I love is that we've been getting these messages about triumph, about overcoming, about, coming out on top and staying on our chariot for a long time. So, to start off, it opened with know this right now. Retrogrades coming up. Friends, what are those at this point? We're losing them, we're gaining them. Creative endeavors, trying to get our music out there, but people not ready to listen, or trying to get your art out there, but the style is a little bit, ahead of the time. Triumph of the Goddess is here to remind us that no matter what, the only way that you can lose and not triumph and not come out on top and not be your greatest version is to give up and not finish the test. Literally, the only way is to give up. So don't give up and triumph over everything, because the beauty of the matter is, it's not really about how much resistance comes at you, because resistance will come. It's balance. It's about how we respond to it, right? I'm dealing with some resistance myself by being out in nature right now with this white dress on. So, but it's Sunday, and we're celebrating Obatala because we love the blessings of our ancestors, and we know that if we want to transcend, if we want to create miracles in our life, if we want to truly be the best version that we can be, then we can't do it all by ourselves. We have these infinite powers, and everything is in us, and we are all one, and all of those great, beautiful mantras that we hear all the time. But the fact of the matter is, if you truly want to transcend and activate some magic within your life, then you need the assistance of your ancestors. Let me rephrase that, because you don't need the assistance. If you feel like you can do it, then you'll get as far as you can get by yourself. You'll triumph a couple things, and you'll even come out on top a couple times, but know that at the end of the day, our ancestors live within us. Our ancestors are part of our DNA. Our ancestors are literally, when you think of the DNA strands like this and the different levels, it's like a hierarchy within ourselves. We didn't just pop up here on this planet one day. We didn't just pop up, with these abilities and these insights and these gifts without some type of, assistance from our ancestors. So, on Sundays we wear white to celebrate our ancestors. And you can actually flex on that. If you want to wear white every day, if you want to wear white on Sundays, I flex on mine a little bit. I wear purple on my head because the crown is purple. Crown chakra, or the crown energy center, resonates in purple hues. So I like having purple on my head. I also like purple because of Oya. Her color is purple. The color purple. Yeah. The messages are everywhere, y'all. Y'all better wake up. And I ain't trying to, really come for, look, it said, distracted. A lot of our ancestors are trying to get the messages to us. They're literally nudging us. Wake up. Here's the message. Here's another symbol. Here's another synchronicity. But a lot of us are scattered and distracted. And this has a lot to do with, just different frequencies. The frequency of our phone having it on us all the time, or the frequency of different TV shows, the frequency of the music we're listening to, the frequency of the people that we live in the house with. If you aren't aligned on a spiritual level with your environment, whether that be people, whether that be a job, then there's going to be some distractions. There's going to be a lot more things there to throw you off course than keep you on course. But at the end of the day, our ancestors are reminding us with this Son of Cups that our art is the thing that is going to help, like, be less distracted. You can't really be scattered or distracted. Oh my God, what's that bar that Ezel Dash says? He goes, time don't matter when your mind don't scatter. When you're not scattered brain and you don't have all of these different distractions all around you, and you're focused on your art, you're focused on introspection, you're focused on your music, your paintings, there's not really room for distraction because you focus. You have a clear vision of where you're going, why you're going there, who you're gonna meet while you're there. Miracles start to become less like superstition. And here we go again. Addictions. Here go the devil card. Addictions. You know, you can be addicted to, like, people. You can become addicted towards, like, affirmations from outside sources. You can become addicted to the attention of Instagram and the likes. And just so you know, Instagram is a prime, like, I love Instagram because I get to get my message out and I get to share my art, but it's a prime form of distraction. There are so many different people, so many different images, so many different symbols. But if you're not taking that time with the Son of Cups to focus on your art is the thing that you do that you know has the greatest impact for healing on yourself and the people. The art is the thing that you can spend, you know, hours upon hours doing and meditating with and not feel like it's a chore, it's duty. But some of us are attached with this devil card. Some of us are attached towards, oh, but how much money am I going to make out of it? In which money is essential because we need prosperity and things like that to create new experiences. But at the same time, are you addicted to it? Do you feel like you wouldn't be able to live? Look at the bottom of the deck. Balance, change, Two of Pentacles. A lot of us are creating prosperity from our art right now. A lot of us are understanding that, yo, if I synergize positive affirmations, visualizations, connections with my ancestors, knowing that I'm going to triumph because I have a lineage of archangels by my side, within me, at all times. I'm not really distracted because I have a clear focus and a clear vision and a goal. I know what my art is. I know what my niche is. Addictions, negativities, resistance, I know that it's going to come because that's balance. If I'm radiating on a white frequency most of the time, then I have to expect black or the opposite opposing force to come or to exist. When we think of the yin and the yang, it's not only light magic, it's not only white, it's not only black magic, it's not only black. We have to know that both exist and we have to balance both within ourselves. Then that's how we're going to master the pentacles and the change, the synergy, combining the things that kind of sync together. Well, actually knowing that, oh shit, the Tower moment. Knowing that the more that we rise up in power, the more that we experience triumph, the more Tower moments we create, right? What's the Tower moment? It's like unexpected upheaval, but it's also breakthrough. It's an opportunity to overcome. It's an opportunity to transcend all that is coming against you. The thing is, at the end of the day, you will overcome. I will overcome. We will overcome. The dark phases or, the upheaval, the negativity, it doesn't last forever. It's not meant to last forever unless you get addicted to the feeling of, self-pity. Some people are addicted to self-pity. And then it makes you wonder, like, okay, but what would make somebody be addicted to self-pity? Well, if they have limiting thoughts and they don't really know what they're capable of, if they're not really connected to their ancestors and they don't know that, your lineage, it surpasses 3D, which is physicality. It surpasses, worrying about, oh, am my bills going to be paid? Am I going to have enough water? Am I going to have enough food? All essential to live. But it's not the end all be all. You don't have to be stuck there. You can be more balanced and experience change. But know that with that change, again, the tower, upheaval will come. But know that it's not necessarily, oh, something bad is going to happen. No. It means that it's going to be a chance for you to step up to your power. If you're making blogs and you're making videos and you call yourself a motivational, speaker, and you're telling people about energies and crystals and overcoming and all of this, you are going to be the main one. But no, let me finish this statement first. You're going to be the main one experiencing most of this tower moments. But the thing is, they become less and less like bad with a negative connotation towards them once you know why they're there. It's kind of like when you're running track and you have those hurdles to jump over. The hurdles are there to challenge you, to make, to test the fact that you've been working out for however long they train for. Let's say you've been training for a year, pumping up your muscles, building up your stamina. So when it comes time for the actual race, you want something there that's going to test your strength that you've just been building on. If you've been in your room in hermit mode, meditating, coming up with a game plan, then the tower moment is there to be like, okay, prove yourself to yourself. And again, I've been talking about the ancestors, the divine guardians, the wings that are around you. This is going to sound a little crazy. So what? I'm crazy. And I have these wings. They're like metaphysical wings that come out. They're violet purple most of the time, with this brilliant white like neon. And whenever I feel like I'm in a tower moment, or whenever I feel like there's a lot of resistance coming at me, my wings will come out, and then it forms a dome over me. It's an energy dome where the only thing I'm taking in the only things that's blowing my way is things that's servicing my highest good and my one thing, my art, my music. And nothing can come in if I don't allow it. But I know that there is going to be things knocking at my door wanting to get my attention. But the thing is, there's no fear attached to that reality of the tower moment, because I know what it's there for. And we have to be more friendly with resistance, because the less that we attach negative connotation to the resistance, the less that it actually has the power to affect us in a negative way. Resistance, I don't even want to tell you guys about some of the things. Okay, we got a couple cards. I don't even want to tell you guys about some of the things I've been experiencing just in this last month. But one of the things that I am going to say is that a lot of you have been asking me, is your music on like Spotify, any streaming platforms? It's been on SoundCloud, YouTube for, a while, because I just want to I want to get it out and I want to share it with the people. But my ancestors, with this spirit of triumph, and me wanting to manifest more prosperity, even more expansion in my life, they're like, it's time for the business aspect of it. I remember talking about this in MerKaBa MessageZ number 3 or 4, when I was like, the barcodes and the BMI and putting the music on Spotify, iTunes, whatever. So that's going to be coming out. I'm going to be setting a release date, getting everything finalized today. And I'm going to be putting the music out there. My website is finalized, domi.org. You can, schedule a personal reading. You can read some of my blogs. Just, a community of art and interactions with myself and the people. I have a service that I want to offer to the world, and I finally am getting everything together, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So that was a little bit of a clip note. Check out my website and stay tuned for the release of our album, which is me and my twin flame, Ezel Dash, Isaiah Ezel. That's going to be coming out soon. Stay tuned. So what we got? Vitality. Keep that same energy. The way that magic works is you have to have energy. You have to have power. You have to be out in the sun to recharge your cells, recharge your life force energy. If you're experiencing a lot of resistance, a lot of upheaval, the best thing that you can do is get out in the sun, because the sun purifies. The sun brings light to all that is dark. It burns away all that is old and all that it can't. It transforms. So that's for somebody. I know somebody needed that affirmation. Like, get out in the sun, burn that shit away. That's one of my favorite things to do. Like when I'm doing some type of releasing ritual, we got a fire pit back here. Like I'll burn this shit away. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be under spiritual attack for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. We gotta nip that shit in the bud, because I don't have time to be sitting out here dark and gloomy. Like, no, give me the light. Give me the light, bro. Blissful harmony. Haha. 9 of Cups. We got this bliss that comes with, 1, being in the sun. 2, with knowing that you are protected and fortified by your guardian angels. 3, by overcoming resistance and knowing that resistance is firmly a ladder waiting on victory for the taken. Take it. Triumph. There's a lot of bliss that comes with training our mind to know that all things happen for a divine purpose, and all things are happening exactly when they need to, because these are the things that are going to help us rise. But Spirit is telling me that the main thing that is blocking people from this bliss and harmony, with this 3 of Swords, heartbreak, especially in this time. Valentine's Day, Love Day, is a very touchy subject for people, because it could bring a lot of memories of, oh, I used to be with this person, they used to buy me all of this stuff. Now it's like, I don't know, they betrayed me. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I know I want to manifest bliss and harmony, and I know my ancestors are there, but like my heart hurts. And the thing is, it turns out that we start breaking our own heart. We started to betray ourselves, because we were on this incline, up, and then that self-pity hit. This is where this devil card pops up. And I'm saying, all 2020, while I've been doing these readings, the devil card keeps sneaking up, saying, free yourself. Free yourself from mental blocks, mental constraints, lack mentality. Free yourself. Because if you don't free yourself, you're going to be in bondage with yourself. The devil isn't some, evil dude who, lives in hell with horns. Even though, that's a manifestation of it. The devil is your own lack mentality. Your own self-defeating thoughts. Self-inflicted pain. Heartbreak. That is the devil card. But at the end, look. Wow. 10 of Swords. So, victim mentality, rock bottom, drama. But the thing about this rock bottom, though, is sometimes we need to hit rock bottom and experience this upheaval for us to even know that we are protected. How many of you guys have experienced that, where it's like you go through some crazy ass shit, car breaks down, phone gets lost, how am I going to pay my bills, how am I going to do this, and then a miracle happened, and you like, dang, like, I must got some type of God. Like, I don't know how this happened. How this seems like a miracle. I don't know how, my bills got paid all of a sudden, and somebody decided to give me a jump, and like all of this stuff started happening, and like, but it was an upheaval, but it turned into you believing more in yourself. It turned into you believing more in your higher powers. It turns into you having more vitality and strength. Maybe your car broke down because you got too used to the air conditioning being on in your house all the time, in your car all the time, at your job all the time. When do you ever get sunlight? You avoid the sun. You avoid getting out, in nature, because there's bugs, this and this. Now you're experiencing some upheaval. Now you got this victim mentality. And sometimes, and I've been saying it too, step up to your power, or power steps up to you. Step up to your power is actually a term coined by Zami'Ra and Hint Power University, but I love it because it's like, step up to your power, or power steps up to you. You want to run away from the sun? Like, we live in Florida. You want to run away from the sun? Okay, some shit's going to happen where you got to get the sun. Your AC broke. Now you got to, open the windows, go out, get some natural fresh air, whatever the case may be. But the end all be all here is that Know that when those tower moments come, when upheaval comes, it's 2020, it's clarity, it's insight, it's visions coming true, it's all that stuff. But with the yin and the yang, know that resistance is here. Hello, the devil, right on the front and center, watching, making sure that whoever starts slipping, once you get the knowledge, you can't unknow the knowledge. So once you get the knowledge, there's a duty to uphold and live by it. So once you get it, and then you start slacking and you don't want to really like, you like, yeah, this spiritual thing is cool, but it's like, I like going out and having sex with multiple people, and I like drinking all the time, I like getting blacked out, and I like, hanging around these toxic people because some reason it makes me feel better. Whatever the case may be, just know that resistance is stronger once you know. Once you already know, you can't unknow. So you might as well just stay righteous. Stay righteous, take the resistance as it comes. Know that it's going to be coming. I'm here today knowing that as I'm rising up in my power and I'm getting my barcodes solidified, on TuneCore, getting my BMI solidified, getting all my music ready for distribution, getting my website finalized, registering my domain name and all that. It was not an easy process. There was something that would pop up that would either delay it, I would have to start over, whatever the case may be, and I'm just smiling like I'm learning patience. And then the beauty of it is, once you triumph anyways and not give up midway just because it got a little hard, your ancestors are there with their wings surrounding you. Your inner power is growing. Your art is growing. The revenue is going to be exponential because you put in the necessary work and you didn't let resistance slow you down. Again, resistance is friendly, a ladder waiting on victory for the taking. Take it. Resistance is there to say, hey, you want to climb up? You want to level up? You just got to jump over this hurdle first. I'm down. Give me 3 hurdles. I'm ready. I'm ready. In fact, because I've been building up my power, I just got a lot of power stored up. Sometimes I need to use it. A lot of power stored up. Even in my talismans. My rings, my jewelry are my talisman. And another thing is, make sure you're charging your crystals, your jewelry. If you got a certain protection stone that you use, cleansing it just one time, every couple of months. That's what you're saying that your power is worth, one time, couple months. You better cleanse that thing weekly, daily, or however you need to do to make it more powerful. As you're out here charging in your sun, your talismans, your crystals, your oracle decks, your yoga mat, whatever it is that you use as a form of power needs to be charging with you. And that's how you give birth to your new creations on this whole nother level. And another thing is, there's going to be a lot of people getting pregnant in 2020. There's going to be a lot of people getting pregnant in 2020. So get ready for that, because that can be looked at as a form of upheaval as well. Because a lot of people be like, nah, I'm on birth control. Like, I'm good. Okay, birth control. Having sex unprotected, period, means that you're allowed, you want a baby to come through at some point. So that's another thing to be mindful of. I'm going to close this out with the Earth Warriors Oracle deck. And it's purple, giving homage and thanks to Oya. And I really like this deck because it connects a lot with just the Earth Warriors and Earth deities. I just really love it. So let's see what's going on here. Main thing is, guys, our ancestors are here to help us. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just actually spend some time connecting and talking out loud with yourself, channeling, quieting the mind, spending equal amount of time as talking out loud with yourself in a meditation, and then being silent and listening to your inner voice respond. That inner voice is you, but it's also your ancestors. Again, they live within you in your DNA. So their voices sound like yours, or sometimes you'll hear different voices. I know there's somebody out there like, man, this chick must be schizophrenic or something. Like, what the fuck is she saying? Hearing voices. Oh my God. People always want to coin that as, you know, some type of mental disorder. It's like, I'm in order. I think I would rather listen to my own inner voices that guide me than the news. We don't watch the news. Nah, bro. But yes, our ancestors are here to help us. So as we're building up in power, share that energy with with the people, with our inner selves. Look, clan of the wolf heart. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Just meditate on this visual for a second. I'm going to pull up the book for this one. Excuse that. Okay, I'm going to read this. You belong to the clan of the wolf heart. This is a soul tribe with boundaries beyond bloodlines and geography. It is based on soul connection to love's wisdom and higher truths of great spirit. The wolf is united. The wolf clan is united through the wolf medicine and the heart. These are the qualities of the divine feminine that unifies, allowing for a palpable experience of oneness that brings power to our collective wisdom and purpose. Okay, we are the ones we've been waiting for. This is talking about our ancestors. This is talking about the fact that Christians are like, oh, you know, God is going to come down and save us all from our sins. No! You have to pay for it. You don't just do bad shit and then say, oh, I repent, and then you don't have any repercussions. You're going to pay for it through yourself. There's not going to be somebody else outside of you that pays for the shit that you've done. We are the ones that we've been waiting for, saying we are our own saviors. We are our own redeemers. But we get this knowledge when we're in a group, in a collective, around our ancestors that are here on this physical plane, being family. Our soul tribe helps waken up certain DNA so we don't repeat this same, or we don't live in this same paradigm for too long, over and over again. You know, negative thoughts and self-inflicted pain, all these things I've been talking about. When we unite with our soul tribe, with our sisterhood, with our brotherhood, this deck is just talking about the wolves, which have a very, very, very powerful symbology in terms of unity and connection. We are the ones we've been waiting for because we are our ancestors. Our ancestors are inside of us. Christ is within us. All of that. It's not going to be somebody who comes down and disseminates from the sky. We have to tap into our own inner voice, our own inner knowledge, because this is what's going to save us. This is what's going to save us. We are the ones that save us. Okay? So again, thank you all for listening. And check out my website, domi.org. There's some really cool stuff in there. There's some blogs. I'm going to be uploading my music, my videos, the MerKaBa MessageZ, and then I'm also going to be releasing our album once we put it out there officially on all streaming platforms. So again, thank you guys for listening. Remember to honor yourself, honor your ancestors, and do God and be God. Thank you.